The Hive is a Melbourne-based networking organisation founded by a number of entrepreneurs who get together regularly to talk and share advice. The Hive is of interest to anyone who is in business or has a business idea they wish to launch. James Sanders is CEO of The Hive, and James, great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Tell us about The Hive and its aims.
The Hive is networking for entrepreneurs. So we run monthly free events that are full of different types of entrepreneurs. We have a big focus on getting young entrepreneurs with just an idea or are just interested in the field together with older established ones who maybe are in a stage of their career where they want to give back to the community. So we find by putting those two groups together in one room, we can get some really great networking going.
So how large is your network and who are your members?
We've got well over 1,000 members now, and we usually get around 100 to 150 guests per event per month. And like I was saying, we have a lot of student entrepreneurs, so maybe people who are studying entrepreneurship or even business and are interested in starting their own venture. And then we also have successful established entrepreneurs who are running their own business at the moment.
So what are some of the issues facing young entrepreneurs in Melbourne, and how supportive is the business culture?
So some of the issues that young entrepreneurs face is obviously the risk and the size that they have to overcome of starting their own venture. And I find that the community in Melbourne is very willing to help and give advice in terms of mentoring. That's a great way to go. And I find that the Melbourne community is very welcoming to new entrepreneurs.
Let's talk about your activities. What are your main activities?
So in the Hive, our main activity is one event each month where we have a guest speaker who's a successful established entrepreneur within Melbourne. We get them to come down and speak for around 20 minutes about their life, their business story, and then they ask questions for about another 20 minutes.
You've had some really interesting past speakers. Tell us about the future and who can we expect to see at your events?
Well, we're about to have an event with Paul Mathis, who is a really successful restaurateur and entrepreneur in Melbourne, has started about 20 different successful restaurants and then sold them off. That's one I'm personally really excited about. In the future, we're looking at getting more women entrepreneurs involved, because so far we've had about 7 events and all of the speakers have been men. And we're really trying hard to get more women involved in the events.
So what are your plans for the future?
Well, we've got about 3 goals that we really focus on for the next 12 months, because we find that with an entrepreneurial venture being run by entrepreneurs, it's easy to lose focus because all we're doing is finding new opportunities and thinking maybe we can go down new avenues. So we find it's really important to have 3 key focuses that we've got for the next 12 months or so, and they're making each event more fun than the last, making each event bigger in terms of guest attendance than the last, and also changing our business model so we're more financially sustainable. And that probably means bringing in sponsorship.
So if somebody wants to be part of all these events, how do they do that?
It's very easy. We will welcome anyone who's interested. We run promotion through Facebook, where you can join the Hive group, and we also have a mailing list that you can join on our website. And we welcome anyone to get involved and to come to our events, and they are free.
And the website is?
www.thehive.org.au.
And finally, in one word only, how would you describe doing business in Melbourne?
Fun.